2-1 over the defending Stanley Cup champion, Florida Panthers. Yes, you're hearing me right. The Blackhawks won. We've been having a long skid of not good hockey as of late. I was at their most recent game. That's why there was no review. But tonight in Chicago, the defending Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers come in, and the Hawks beat them 3-1. Peter Mrazek, phenomenal in net for your Chicago Blackhawks as he beats 33 shots, making 32 saves. The shots on goal per period, 9-7 in favor for Florida in the first. 9-7 in favor for Florida in the second. 15, yes, you're hearing me right, 15-6 in favor for Florida in the third. Total shots on goal, 33-20 in favor for Florida. The Chicago Blackhawks played phenomenal for all things considered, playing a very tough opponent in Florida, in which the Hawks in recent years have won the last 3 games in the United Center against these Florida Panthers. So there's something going there. Face-off percentage, Hawks went 43% at the dot to the Panthers going 57% at the dot. Power play, Hawks went 1 for 1, and the Panthers went 0 for 2. Hits, 18-19 in favor for your Chicago Blackhawks. Block shots, 8-19 in favor for the Chicago Blackhawks. Yes, the Hawks were in the defensive zone a lot, but the Hawks were containing the Panthers well, keeping them wide to play a strong defensive style against this tough opponent. And they did it well to get this victory. They played one of, if not their best game of the season tonight in the UC. They were playing out of the standing despite getting outplayed. The Hawks were really containing Florida to the harder areas to score, which is a good thing to see. So, let's get into the goals of the game, shall we? The Hawks coming out, they played pretty well as they get an early power play as a interference call was called off a face-off in the offensive zone for the Chicago Blackhawks. Hawks to the power play, and well, they take advantage. A good puck movement from the Hawks on the power play, and well, at 2:46 in the first period, scored by number 86, Teuvo Teravainen, his 5th of the season, assisted by number 59, Tyler Bertuzzi, and number 72, Alex Vlasic, to give the Hawks a 1-0 lead early in this game. It's a matter of 2 minutes and 46 seconds. The Hawks are on the board over these Florida Panthers. Good power play movement by the Blackhawks as they were cycling, getting to good areas. Vlasic was keeping the puck in the offensive zone, and the Hawks were moving. Bedard was getting into areas where it led to the Panthers trying to keep Bedard off the board, and well, it led Teuvo Teravainen wide open for a great pass by Bertuzzi to make it a 1-0 game for the Hawks. Play continued to be a little back and forth. Panthers having their chances. Mrazek saying no. And well, the Hawks are able to hold on to their 1-0 lead going into period number 2. And into the second period, the Panthers were playing a lot stronger. They were getting the Hawks to dump it in bad situations to hold the Hawks stuck into the defensive zone. And it was getting rough for the Hawks. They were having a hard time getting out of the defensive zone. Panthers are moving it, but the Hawks were keeping them wide. And well, the Hawks come out with a break at 10:07 in the second period. Scored by number 15, Craig Smith. His fifth of the season, assisted by number 77, Pat Maroon. And number 17, Nick Foligno, to make it a 2-0 lead for your Chicago Blackhawks. This play all started out by Fliggy in the defensive zone. He sees Smitty and Maroon coming up through the neutral zone. He dishes it up to Maroon. Maroon catches Craig Smith going into the offensive zone. Craig Smith goes backhand on Spencer Knight and in, and we're leading by 2. But an answer was made by the Panthers just shortly after. At 10:41, Sam Reinhart gets on the board for the Panthers, his 15th of the season, assisted by Ekblad and Forsling to make it a 2-1 game. So, are we going to see one of these type of games where the Hawks bend and break, or are they going to bend but not break? And we saw the answer. The Hawks hold on. They go into the third period up by 1. Into the third period, it was Florida. They're coming out blazing, but the Hawks are containing. Mrazek making great save after great save. A post was hit by the Panthers, but the Hawks were able to contain. And it takes it to a late penalty by Wyatt Kaiser, in which he delayed it by going over the glass with the puck. But the Hawks were able to kill it, and then the Panthers pull their goalie with 2:30 remaining in regulation time. Hawks are battling. The Bedard, Dickinson, Joey Anderson line out there. They are getting stuck in the defensive zone. Mrazek freezes the puck, and then they insert the Nick Foligno line. And well, the Nick Foligno line gets it out of the defensive zone, dumping it into the offensive zone. And well, at 19 minutes, yes, 1 minute remaining in the game, 1 minute, scored by number 17, your captain, Nick Foligno, to put it in the empty net, his 6th of the season, as the Panthers tried to clear it out of the Hawks offensive zone. They failed. Foligno gets a stick on it, dumping it right into the empty netter, and the Hawks win it 3-1 over the Florida Panthers. This was a great game by the Hawks, a much needed victory by the Hawks, and it was nice to see. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on tonight's action, and thank you for watching the broadcast. I know you enjoyed the outcome, please, and most of all, Hawks win! Hawks win! And let's go Hawks!